It's a rainy day in North Charleston, so we decided to get some Cuban at El Callao Cuban restaurant. This place has the absolute best Cuban sandwich you're going to find in the Low Country. They also have great empanadas and also all kinds of authentic Cuban food, as well as many tasty margaritas. Let's check it out. I'm a Charleston native. I love to go on cruises, travel to amazing places, and enjoy local cuisine. This is Local Charleston. El Callao restaurant is off Dorchester Road in North Charleston, and it's in the former home of the Cuban Gypsy Pantry. They must be doing something right here because we got here in the middle of the day and it was a steady flow of customers coming and going, so obviously the word is out that they have great food here. The atmosphere in here is relaxed and laid back, and they have plenty of seating. And of course they support the usual ride delivery services like Uber Eats and DoorDash, so for some reason you can't make it here, you can have your Cuban sandwich delivered directly to you. Now I used to eat Cuban Gypsy Pantry in the past, and let me say they have all your favorites that were on that menu, but they've added a whole lot of new and exciting dishes as well. Now I wanted to give you the chance to look at the bar menu, and I put it up here because it's not posted online. This way you can peruse what kind of drinks they have to offer, and they've got some really nice margaritas. Now my wife went with the jalapeno margarita, and they give you a choice of rims too. You can have sugar or salt or Tajín, and you can get it regular or frozen. In this case she went with frozen. And the jalapeno flavor in it was very nice. You could taste the jalapeno, but it wasn't so hot that you didn't enjoy the drink. Now I went with the standard house margarita with a salt rim and not frozen, just on ice. And these drinks were a nice size. I mean, look at the size of that glass, and they weren't very expensive either. All in all, it was a really great way to start our meal, and I'd highly recommend if you're a margarita fan, give one of these a try. Now it wouldn't be a great Cuban dinner if you didn't start with some yummy empanadas. And even though it says chicken and beef, I was pleasantly surprised to find they also had shrimp empanadas. El Callao does these really well. The crust on here is nice and crispy and crunchy, and they're very generous with the meat that they pack inside. This beef empanada had a nice spice profile in it. A lot of great flavors going on in there. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, they have a shrimp empanada, and I could hardly pass on that. I had to give this a try. Like the beef empanada, had a nice crispy crust on the outside, and I really like the use of the plating here. Those dark plates really make your food pop. I also enjoy the fact that they give you a nice little cup of pico, so you can put some pico de gallo in your empanada. Now once we tried these, my wife was instantly hooked. We really love that cheesy sauce on the inside, and it was a nice combination. You wouldn't think shrimp and cheese would go good together, but they really did in this case. And coupled together with that pico de gallo, it was pretty much near the perfect bite. Now this sandwich really piqued my interest, the Barros Luco sandwich, which is basically just steak and American cheese. It comes on a nice toasty roll, and I got the regular fries as a side. Let me tell you, those fries were really crispy, and look at the cheese on here, super ooey gooey. But in the end, it was really interesting because this sandwich literally tasted like a steak quesadilla. I mean, if you closed your eyes, you would think you're eating a steak quesadilla. And most importantly, the steak was super tender. Now this is what you come here for, the Cubano sandwich with roasted pork, ham cheese, pickles, mustard, green sauce on Cuban bread. Now for our side, we got the green fries, and I'll get to that in just a second. Now when you get this, you're going to be really blown away by the size of the sandwich. It's a huge sandwich. Very rarely have I been able to eat the whole thing in one sitting. And what's really impressive, it's really loaded down with that pulled pork, a very generous portion. The ingredients are fresh and the flavor profile is on point, and I will declare this is the best Cuban sandwich you're going to get in the Low Country. Now this is their famous green fries. Crispy fries with cilantro aioli, house-made mustard, covered in fresh cilantro, scallions, pickles, and Parmesan cheese. People rave about these all the time. They have this nice outdoor area that hooks up to the bar, but we didn't sit outside because it was raining. El Callao is probably one of the best Cuban restaurants you're going to find in the Charleston area. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and follow. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps to grow the channel. And we put out a new restaurant video each week. And as always, thanks for watching.